not getting in the net. I think it's actually pretty simple. We're getting looks, and we feel like we're making plays and getting shots. I think we're putting up 30 a night or something close to that, but we're making it pretty easy. I think goalie's seeing a lot. When the goalie sees it, most of the time he's going to make the save. So we got to get back to basics. Do what makes us successful and just start getting to the net.
How do you manage the frustration of doing a lot right, just not capitalizing?
Yeah, I think, like I said, we're getting our looks, but they're not great. They're not what we're accustomed to, and when we're at our best, we're creating havoc, and it's the second, third, fourth chances, and we're a little bit one and done right now. Again, getting some good looks, but nothing with traffic, and not sustaining ozone time. More one and done, and we scored a bunch of goals in a handful of games there, and I think we got away from what makes us successful and makes us score a lot of goals, and we got to get back to that.
Obviously, you guys are so good in these playoff rematches. Do you think this game against Edmonton is going to come at a good time for you guys here?
Yeah, I think so. I think definitely. It'll get our mindset right, and I think it's a good timing.
Thank you. Thanks very much.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, I feel like we have had some looks, but we were almost there. We could, maybe try to get in front of the goal even more, and try to, get just back to the net, and more guys that were kind of there. But I feel like obviously we're not, in the right spots, but we know how to change that, and it's more like just going back to basics and trust that it's going to work.
The captain out of the lineup tonight, how much responsibility do you feel as this team to fill that void?
Yeah, obviously we never want to have Barkey away from the lineup, and he was some weeks away start of the year, so I got to play a little more during that time, but I just try to do my best. I try to do everything I can that my line would be able to help the team to win. But we had some chances today, we had some looks, but as I said, as a team, we know we can do a lot better.
Roddy talked about needing to get back to the net, more bodies in front. Just how do you guys go about doing that now moving forward?
Yeah, just like as I mentioned a little bit already, but just try to get more traffic there. It's not enough if we have just one guy. We almost want to have like two guys, and when the puck comes there, we want to be there. We don't want to be like outside. So I feel like that's the biggest thing.
You guys are usually always at your best in these playoff rematches. Do you think this game against the Oilers is coming up at a good time for you guys?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's going to be a really hard game. Obviously, I think they remember very well, last season, and so do we. So it's going to be a very physical game, I think.
And just given the experience last year and even the year before, I imagine there's not a lot of panic in this group given the lack of offense right now.
No, we kind of know what we're going to do. Just, we all got to, start working a little harder, kind of go to the hard areas more. We can't play in the comfort zone. We want to, try to play a little bit on the hard zone. So I think that's the key.
It's our rush defense. I don't care about it. I mean, we went 5 or 6 games. I think we put up 36 goals, and we've scored 1 on this trip. I'm not concerned about our offense or lack of. We're not moving the puck well enough to generate, but that's really not an important part of our game. Our rush defense is AWOL. If we do that against Edmonton, then we're going to put 15 on us. So, got to get that sorted out first.
The guys have the blueprint like you talked about before. What maybe is keeping them from executing the way you want?
Oh, it's the coach hasn't found the right words to get them to pursue a different style of game. I'll find some.
And just on this little run here, is it easier to fight frustration maybe, just given what you guys have been through?
I don't want them fighting it too hard. Like, it's not a bad thing to be frustrated between games. I don't care about the offense. If they're frustrated because they're not scoring, that's got nothing to do with us winning hockey games or being a good team. Everybody goes through stretches. And I'm not sitting here saying like we should win every game. I mean, that's our rush defense sucks. I got to get that fixed. Other than that, I'm not worried about anything else that we got going.
And this team always plays really well against these playoff rematches. Do you think this game against the Oilers is coming at a good time here on the strip for you guys?
Well, there isn't anything coming on a good time right now. It's 2 games. We haven't, we've scored 1 in 3, but found a way to win that one. So, no, I mean, we're not looking past it. I'm not sitting here saying, hey, we need a playoff rematch to bring out our best. They played well. Van played well. Our rush defense is terrible, and that's why we lost the games.